You run your qualitative data through an NVivo Coding Comparison Query, and the initial report looks successful. Your eyes find a reassuring number, an overall agreement of 96%. But sitting right next to it is a Cohen's Kappa score of 0.00. This creates a paradox. Two researchers appear to agree on almost everything, yet the primary reliability metric indicates total failure. In qualitative analysis, treating raw agreement as proof of consistency is misleading. Read in isolation, it obscures the actual quality of the coding. Cohen's Kappa provides the true measure of reliability. It evaluates the same coding decisions, but strips away any agreement that occurs purely by chance. Proving coding consistency requires looking past raw percentages to understand how Kappa evaluates specific points of overlap. Meaningful reliability tests require a specific baseline, two independent coders analyzing the exact same qualitative data. This independence is only useful if both coders use a strictly defined, shared codebook. A valid codebook definition establishes what concepts belong using inclusion criteria, while setting boundaries with strict exclusion criteria. Calibration requires explicit coding examples for every code, ensuring different analysts interpret the definitions the same way. If coders use different internal definitions or different versions of a codebook, their interpretations will drift. They will look at the same sentence and extract different meanings. Software calculations lose their validity when human inputs are built on uncalibrated definitions. Comparing these misaligned results essentially compares apples to oranges. We can see how those human decisions become data by looking at the internal mechanics of the NVivo algorithm. For every segment of text, the software asks one binary question: did each coder apply the code? The answers to that question generate four possible outcomes that populate the Kappa statistic. The first outcome is direct agreement, where both analysts code the same segment. This records as A and B. The second outcome is agreement on what not to code. When both leave a segment blank, it populates not A and not B. Disagreements occur when only one person identifies a code. If only the first analyst applies it, the segment drops into A not B. If only the second analyst identifies the code, it registers as B not A. Every keystroke in a coding session is sorted into this matrix, creating the data that generates the final Kappa score. This matrix explains how 96% agreement can result in a 0 Kappa. Qualitative codes are highly specific. Consequently, the majority of an interview transcript usually does not trigger a specific code. NVivo scans the document and registers every line of irrelevant blank space as a point of agreement. If both coders leave 96% of a document uncoded, the software mathematically registers this as massive agreement. However, on the 4% of the text that actually contained relevant data, the coders failed to overlap. One highlighted a sentence that the other ignored. Kappa penalizes the score down to 0 because the only agreement found was coincidental blank space. In sparse data environments, coders will easily agree on what to exclude, which makes raw agreement percentages mathematically deceptive. Another statistical anomaly is a report showing 100% agreement and a perfect 1.00 Kappa. This result occurs when a code is completely absent from the entire transcript. Both coders correctly identified that the code did not apply, which constitutes perfect mathematical agreement. This perfect score is analytically hollow. It completely fails to demonstrate how coders apply logic to the actual data. A perfect Kappa score is meaningless if the actual coding overlap is 0. Analysts must always verify that a code was actually utilized. Interpreting an NVivo report requires a specific reading order to avoid these statistical traps. First, read Cohen's Kappa to establish the baseline of agreement beyond chance. Second, check the A and B column to verify the coders actually applied the code to the text. Third, analyze the disagreement columns. These numbers reveal exactly where and how coder interpretations are diverging. Identifying these specific points of friction allows researchers to see where the codebook is being interpreted inconsistently. Low Kappa scores are diagnostic instruments. When a score is low, researchers must isolate disagreements and review the conflicting excerpts side by side. This leads to debating the boundaries of the code, adding explicit examples to the codebook, and recoding a fresh sample of data. This iterative process continues until the Kappa score reaches an acceptable threshold. NVivo measures coding consistency, but the clarity of the codebook definitions determines the actual reliability of the results.